Hi everyone. I have a pledge here for every single parent and teacher in the world to take. This is a pledge. I pledge to not be controlling of students and children, that each is an equal individual with equal rights, including protection from coercion and intimidation, bribery, and manipulating their feelings and thoughts. This statement, this pledge, right now is difficult for humanity to live. Because right now humanity is doing the opposite of this pledge. As humanity, we're viewing people as unequal, as some deserving more protection than others. And we see that children and students can and should be coerced, intimidated, bribed, and manipulated for their own good in order to make them a good person. Maybe make them a good Christian, or a good Muslim, or a good Jew, or a good citizen of the country. A good human being. That's the facade. That's the disguise of it. In reality, we are destroying humanity through doing this. We're destroying potential. All in the name of love. All in the name of what is supposedly good. Take, for example, within schools, how they have a grading system. Imagine if there were no grades. That you simply go to class and you learn, you find out what you don't know, and then you learn what you don't know, and then you just continue. That there's no grades. It's all about learning. Grades is just one example of sugarcoating, of rewarding, of bribing students, of motivating them to do something that you want them to do. It's a manipulation. Another example is simply through one's behavior, through one's words. When, let's say you didn't have any grades, but as a teacher or a parent, you can still talk to your child, or talk to some children, and through how you act, through who you are, you will reward them with attention. You can also reward them through gifts. You're giving them money if they get good grades, or if they do well, you give them money. Or you give them candies, sugars. It's the same principle of at the dinner table, your mother will serve you dessert. You can only have dessert if you eat your vegetables. So it's a bribe. They are manipulating you, coaxing you, cajoling you, getting you to do what they want, all in the name of what is good for you, because they love you. That's what they say. And of course, you eat your vegetables and you have delicious cake as dessert. And so you're manipulated and you're happy for that. Same thing within school. Same thing within daily life. This basic point, this principle here I'm talking about, you see it everywhere. The point of controlling the kids through whatever means possible. Any means. through your voice. You'll get angry at them. You'll yell at them if they break the rules, if they do what's wrong, or you'll reward them if they do what's right. You give them something. So it's like the money system. It becomes like a transaction, like money. It's like prostituting them. If they do what you want, you'll give them money. You are completely stripping and taking away their ability to see who they are, to enjoy things for how they are, to see life for what it is. By giving them this reward, this sugary treat, or your voice, or this feeling, instead of actually doing things because they want to do it, instead of living things because they live with an understanding. I'll say that again. They live within understanding. That they do things because they understand why, and they're doing it for a reason. That's real, that's personal. It's part of who they are. Not because their parent makes their mom happy, and makes their dad happy, or makes the teacher happy. That's training slaves. That's training obedient followers. That's control. And this happens throughout schools, throughout families all around the world, through all religions. This is the vast majority of our lives, all of us. We've all lived this. You know what I'm talking about. You know what you faced. This is how humanity is right now. And it needs to change. I am determined to make sure that there is a way forward, that change is possible, that those who are ready are able to change and create something new for the children, for all children, for every child that's born, for your child, so that actually it will change in the future through time. Because it's simply not acceptable to live this way. Live this really pitiful existence. It's really shameful, really. And this is who we are right now. This is what we've come to. Throughout all our history of humanity, this is where we find ourselves. So again, the pledge that I have here for all parents and teachers to take is to not be controlling of students and children, that each is an equal individual with equal rights. And this includes protection from coercion, intimidation, bribery, and manipulating their feelings and thoughts. This does follow the principle of do unto another what you would like have done unto you. You wouldn't like to be treated this way. So don't do that to others. And stop the excuse that it's okay because they are children, that they are students. And stop the excuse that it's for love for them, or that it's good for them, or just making sure they're a good person. Those are just excuses to justify something that's really horrendous. It's completely unacceptable. So this is my support for today. Join me within this. Keep following me. Look at oneness and equality. What that means for you. What that means for the world. All this can be learned at the Desteni website. The only place where oneness and equality, that phrase, can actually be read, can be understood, can be studied. You do it all through yourself. So, Thank you for watching my video. This is me, everything I said. I didn't have a script. I just spoke in the moment. All I had here was this pledge. So thank you very much. Bye.